riding shotgun next to you. You were smoking Camel Lights behind the wheel. I can still hear you say 300,000 miles. You can't beat an old beat up Chevrolet. No, sir. Well, Granny's in the kitchen, smell of fried chicken frying. She's cooking in her apron, singing along with Patsy Cline. Playing ball in the front yard, little sister.
Good, good. See the difference? Good job. Out cut in. Good job, Shelby. Out cut, Tinker. Atta girl.
Woo! It went great. This is my second time running him, and my first run I got out there at the first barrel. I kind of checked him too late, so on the second time when I was coming to the first, I checked him earlier, and then I kind of clucked to him. He went smooth the second time through. I did it at the second and then at the third, and he came home real pretty, so he did a very good job.
How do you adjust from the first run to the second run? And how did you adjust? How to the second run? And how did you adjust? How do you adjust to him?
How did I adjust to him? Well, like I said at the first, he came in there pretty strong. I didn't check him early enough, so he started putting his hindquarters in the ground when he went a little bit past the first barrel, and then he whipped around it. So at the second run, like I said, I just checked him again, and then he went through there smooth like he was supposed to.
And how many times did you say you rode this horse?
This is my second time ever riding.
How is it compared to the first time?
Better. It was good. I have a little bit more understanding how he's going to go when he goes around the barrels, so he did better than he did yesterday, and that's good progress.
Awesome.
The difference between him and Gato Malo, I think Gato, you have to be very soft with him. You have to put your hand in neutral, and you just have to kind of trust him at the same time, but you're very easy. It's like a fingerprint. With him, you kind of have to be like, hey, I'm right here. Hey, there's a barrel. But on Gato, you just kind of just like, you're just a little finger tap like, hi, the barrel's right there. Not, hey, the barrel's right there. So I think the difference between him and Gato Malo, I think Gato, you have to be very soft with him. You have to put your hand in neutral, and you just have to kind of trust him at the same time, but you're very easy. It's like a fingerprint. With him, you kind of have to be like, hey, I'm right here. Hey, there's a barrel. But on Gato, you just kind of just like, you're just a little finger tap like, hi, the barrel's right there. Not, hey, the barrel's right there. So I think Gato just has a little bit more rate than he does, but they're still good. So that's how they're different. Gato's more, knows where the barrels are, and he
Does the body style, because he's a different size horse, does his style feel different to you?
His style is more like a longer stride than Gato. Like Gato's kind of picking up the speed. He's smaller. He just I don't know. He feels like he carries more ground, but it's not going as fast. I don't know. He just feels different than Gato. Like the speed is different. He feels like his strides are longer, so you get there faster. But Gato's strides are shorter, but he's still like fast. Like he gets through the barrel.
Which horse do you think is faster?
Gato Malo.
Why?
Because Gato, he gets there faster, like he knows when, and he can turn faster because his mind is more set on the turn that you don't have to check him. And him, you have to take 2 or 3 seconds to check him, so he's running, but he doesn't know what's coming up next before you have to be like, hey, the barrel's right there. Gato's like, hey, I know what's going. You better know what you're about to do at the second, and he doesn't know.
Changed since the golden days, and some ways we've come so far, but I never dreamed
Wait, let's sit.
Woo! How'd it go? Tell us who
great.
you are and where you are.
I'm Shelby Higginbotham. I'm at Gold Buckle, right behind the refining pin.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie. I'm an intern here at Gold Buckle, and I just got out of my first day in the refining bin.
What was it like?
At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared. Like, I was just scared. Never been on this horse before. It's kind of dark. I was like, okay, doing something I've never done. But Shelby was a really great teacher. She helped a lot, and then her and Kendra both really helped me learn to like loosen up because I was so tense that I was pulling him back, and he was going crazy because I was super tense and stressing him out, and it was just a lot of things happening. And so they really helped me calm down and make my legs work with me and my arms work with me, and it was good.
After we took your stirrups up, and after you had a sense of direction, I want you to tell us what you did differently with your hands when you went into a corner.
Okay.
So we'll talk about the stirrups first. How did you feel after we took the stirrups up?
So much more stable. Like, you're not all over the place. You're not trying to move your legs so much that to like balance your body. It helps so much when your stirrups are higher and your legs are working with you rather than against you.
Okay, cool. And then when you were first turning into the corners, how did that work?
I was pulling to my pocket instead of up towards the wall in his ear. So I was pulling him and making him, as Kendra told me, I was pinching his spine. So he was stopping completely, and his slow motion was stopping because I was forcing him to. And it was just really not a pretty thing. And so after I started pointing my hand more up towards his ears and going with him rather than against him, he was able to move a lot more freely, and it was just a lot better.
What difference did you see in him?
He was so much calmer. We were actually like working more together rather than him trying to tell me, hey, I don't like this. This is uncomfortable for me. This isn't working. So it just worked a lot better altogether for him.
Did you understand at first that's what he was communicating, or did you think he was?
I thought he was just talking. I was like, okay, he wants to go. But no, whenever you actually when you listen to their body language and you respond to it appropriately, they're so much calmer. Like, he relaxed so much, and he was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. This is fine.
I'm just really super proud of you. I'm happy for you. Shelby, this is one of your first days to step into an instructor role.
Yes.
So what did you learn by having to explain things to them?
The first thing, find myself, show me. Very explained well, so she understands stuff. But when I was explaining it to her, not only was she listening, but she was really willing to do it. Like, she was like, okay, yeah, that feels good. Good job. Thank you. And the first thing that I kind of noticed, like she said, she was a little tense. But when you started talking to her and helping her out, she was loosening up a little bit more.
Okay, so give me an example. What did her arms look like at first?
Her arms looked like at first that she was very like you're supposed to ride real smooth, your hands open. At first she was real tense like that, like a Barbie doll, and her hands were like this. And she was riding like this, but she was kind of pulling back, so he was like, oh, she's pulling, but she's kicking. So he was kind of like, but
Your demonstration, by the way. Okay, so give me an example. What did her arms look like at first?
her arms looked like at first that she was very like you're supposed to ride real smooth, your hands open. At first she was real tense like that, like a Barbie doll, and her hands were like this. And she was riding like this, but she was kind of pulling back, so he was like, oh, she's pulling, but she's kicking. So he was just kind of like, but
Your demonstration, by the way. It's very.
her arms looked like at first that she was very like you're supposed to ride real smooth, your hands open. At first she was real tense like that, like a Barbie doll, and her hands were like this. And she was riding like this, but she was kind of pulling back, so he was like, oh, she's pulling, but she's kicking. So he was just kind of like, but
Your demonstration, by the way. It's very entertaining. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Okay, so then how did she change? By the way, it's very entertaining. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Okay, so then how did she change her arms? What did you see change?
when I told her to just loosen up a little bit, she sat down, she softened her elbows, and she moved her hands apart. And then when she started, it was she was still a little stiff, but when she fixed her arms, he got into a smoother motion, and she got into a smoother motion. She caught some confidence. So when I told her to push his nose in that corner, then she would sit down, and she had more movement than when she was going like this at the first time when I told her to sit down. But she was just kind of going like, wee, and not just.
I would just like to comment, I'm like that because I am a Barbie. I'm just realizing.
I really am a Barbie.
So that's why. It
I'm
takes
a
lot.
real live
Exactly.
Barbie.
So it's really hard for me not to relate.
Thank you for being here, Barbie. Please
Anytime.
sign the wall.
Anytime.
So, did it surprise you having to articulate what you've learned, that you actually learned something? Did you learn something while you were watching her?
Yes. What I learned was that I was like, when I was feeling it and I saw her, she was kind of teaching me something too. When she would always rock him back before she turned him. And I was like, okay. I remember Kendra telling me that, make sure you rock them a little bit so they can put their hindquarters down and then they can move like that instead of going like, and then go, they can just kind of like that. She always did that. And that's what I learned, is that you just go, okay, good, she's doing that, I need to work on myself. So she taught me something too.
I'm so proud of you, girl. I'm behind the camera, but I'm Kendra Dickson. We're going off the curb chain with Shelby Higginbotham and Mackenzie Pleasant. Thank you, girls. Thanks for sharing your story, and thank you, everyone, for watching.